The original land patent for the now Menges Mill land was given to Andrew Hershey, 1695, 1754. In 1750, Andrew Jr. died, cause unknown. It remained in the Menges family until 1668. 1897, Catherine Menges, 5-year-old, daughter of J.G. Menges, killed in grandfather's mill. 1932, skeletal remains are discovered on the original homestead property and moved to Garber Cemetery. Kim Yates purchased the property in August of 2014 and now known as Kim's Krpy't Haunted Mill.
So how long have you owned this place?
I've owned this approximately this is my 11th season, Halloween season. So
oh, wow.
It's been 10 years. I bought it in 2014 at an auction. So it was the Halloween Scream Park. And then Kim's Krypt has been around this is our 31st year. So now it's called Kim's Krpy't Haunted Mill because I bought this place, so that's why we combined both the names. So we'd have both fan bases.
So this being a Halloween attraction.
Yes.
At what point did you know this place had spiritual activity?
When people told me, and how it actually happened was, I was over, this was one of the Halloween seasons, like early on, maybe 2015-ish, somewhere in there. And I was just, out by the Haunted Mill, and somebody came out, this woman came out, and she said, and she was all shaken up. She's like, there's something in there. I said, oh, you were scared, good, I'm glad we got you. She said, no, there's definitely a presence in the Haunted Mill. I said, really? She says, yes. And she had to be cleansed and all. And she says, can we come back and do a paranormal investigation? I said, yeah, absolutely. And that's how our paranormal ghost tours started, because of her interaction with something in the Haunted Mill, which is the 4 floors, the one that was built in the 1700s. She said that there's something in there. And then other people have definitely said in the basement of the Haunted Mill, they have felt things, they have heard things have touched them, and they don't like it. And some of my actors have actually gotten sick and said, I can't work in certain parts of the mill and certain parts of this building, the House of Eyes. So I try to move them and accommodate the best that I can, but things do happen, as I've been told.
So with you owning the property, have you ever done any research to find out if anybody died here?
Well, it's been brought to my attention that a little girl got her hair caught in the mill wheel somehow, and that story is out there, and it's pretty scary. So I don't know if it's a newspaper clipping or something somewhere that happened, and I know something happened to a young boy back in the day, and supposedly that happened in this building. And I'm not going to tell you his name. Let's see if you find out, but others know it. So there's definitely some stories out there, and you're going to meet Jason, my tenant, and another part-time worker. He's got a lot of stories of things that have happened in this building, and he won't even come in this building by himself. And he's taller than you, and he's a big man, and he's scared to come in here by himself.
Hello, medium Bianca Rose.
Hey Bianca, it's Matt.
Hi.
Not too bad. I've got a question for you.
Sure.
I'm at this location where we're filming, and there's a lot going on here, and I think I need to know more. By any chance, would you be free today?
Yeah, I would love to.
All right,
Absolutely.
So we usually give our mediums, do you want to come in blindfold or non-blindfold?
Absolutely blindfolded.
Okay.
I want to know nothing.
So do you have a driver with you?
I do. I'm hanging out with my friend right now.
All right, so have her text me, and then I can give her the address, and then we'll see you when you guys get here.
Perfect.
All right, see you then.
Looking forward to it.
Bye.
Bye.
So basically, we like to give our mediums the opportunity to come in blindfolded or non-blindfolded. Usually if they're by themselves, I choose not to do that because they can't drive. So this one works out. So she's actually going to be blindfolded, and we're going to text from her friend to give her the address, not knowing where she's going to be. I cannot wait to remove that blindfold and find out what is haunting Kim's Krypt. We're standing here right now with Bianca Rose. Are you ready to get that blindfold removed?
Yes.
But before I take it off, are you feeling anything?
So, I do believe that this land has folded over into many things. I feel like it goes way back when and it belonged to, I don't know if this is indigenous, whatever it may be, but I feel like the property has fallen into multiple hands and has turned into multiple things. So I feel like I'm in the middle of nowhere, one. I feel like this is farm, somewhere where people do work. So I don't know if this is mill or coal or I don't know if we've had horses here. Also, I feel like there may have been something with helpers, work, slaves. I don't know if it was good stuff or bad stuff. And then I also feel like there's a lot of make-believe stuff. If that makes sense. I don't know if people get dressed up and act scary. I feel like I'm in a horror film at the same time. Because in the car, I kept seeing a woman with blood flowing down her face, but it looked like makeup. It reminds me of someone who's dressing up for like Halloween. Also, there was a man with a big, I don't know if this is burns to the chest on the left side. He has no shirt whatsoever, very muscular, very physique. So I don't know if this is like a gunshot wound to the chest or if he was burned. I don't know if he was whipped. I don't know, like it feels like something happened to his chest. That's literally how he dies, but I can't see anything from the head up, from the waist down. And he's extremely fit. Okay. I don't know. There's way too much. There's a lot.
So now I know you're waiting to get that blindfold taken off. So before we get going, do we have any audio problems?
No, I just think
Okay, so that's what you listened to? It wasn't her?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just trying to make.
All right, before we just want to make sure, it's just me, just want to make sure the mic's sticking up.
Oh, I'm moving my hands a lot.
Yep, it's a habit. Okay.
It's just what I do with my hands.
Again, guys, this is not a scripted show, so stuff does happen. So, all right, you ready? Ready to find out where you are?
In a barn?
Are you in a barn?
I feel like I'm totally in a barn. Like this is where I feel like I should be on a horse. Oh God. I don't even know where I am. Where am I? Oh, this is a fucking haunt. But what else has it been? It's not just this. This is.
That's for you to figure out.
Okay, this is totally once a barn. This is not. This is make-believe land now. So it has turned into numerous freaking things. Going way back when. I don't know if this is the 1800s or maybe even beyond that, 1700s. I'm not a history buff whatsoever, but this was somebody else's land at one point, and this is like heavy work. I don't know. I'm assuming there's nothing under us, no coal mines or anything, or if that's tied to this, but it's like heavy manual labor. So I don't know if this is like, I don't know, like wood chipping, coal, building, like farm life. Okay.
You are spot on.
Okay, good. And I feel like maybe way back when this was like someone took the land, like they took it. It shouldn't have been taken. I feel like it's gone into multiple hands, multiple families. Whoever maybe was in the beginning, like maybe they lost the deed to the land or something unjust. And I feel like historically it definitely has quite the history. And then nowadays we are scaring people, which is definitely manifesting into multiple things. Because I think we're maybe pissing off the people who once were here by doing haunty stuff. I feel like someone was freaking whipped to death as well. Like, I think that there's someone who was a slave, I don't know. And this, I guess the woman with the blood, she's definitely an actress. That's not somebody who died. It could be somebody that died, but it looked more like a haunting, like she was dressed up like that. Also this man. Also, someone here's jingling in the pockets, like change. I don't know if there's a man that walks around here and he jingles change in his pockets often. And a boy. Maybe bounces a ball. There's too much. There's a lot. There's so much.
Where are they guiding you? Because I am going to warn you, this is a maze. So we're going to go to where they're guiding you. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the walk. We're not going to film the whole walk because this is one of the biggest attractions I've ever been to. Let's just put it this way. We got here at 10:59.
Okay.
We got the tour. We didn't get out until 12:20. So basically, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through this and
secret passages.
And I know the certain spot where when we get there. But if you start picking up something, we'll start rolling. All right?
It's like layers of history.
There's one thing in here I want to see if you pick up on.
In this specific space?
Yeah, it's out. It's
Going out there?
somewhere in the maze.
Okay. All right. So
Let's go.
go and see.
All right, here we go. All right, so you had to stop here. Why?
Very heavy in the chest when you walk in here. Usually, when it's the chest and the neck like that, that could be associated with a heart attack, someone who smoked, someone who suffocated, or hanging. But it's very heavy in this significant area. It could also be tied to anxiety. I don't know if people really get like freaked out in here and experience weird things where they're like so.
She said people have tapped out. And there was also, interesting you picked that up because she said that one of the guests here who were doing the tour actually came out and she was so scared.
Did they see someone on the floor? Did they ever talk about someone like coming out from like thinking?
She just said that she was so scared that she wanted to do a paranormal investigation here. So.
And this is somebody who works here, correct?
No, it was a guest. They went through when this was the Halloween.
Okay.
And they got out and she said, "Oh my God, so scared." And she's like, "Oh yeah, it is scary." She's like, "No, there's
something's wrong.
Yeah.
I think people like it's that's the problem. We're mixing a haunting with a real, actual, living and breathing entity that resides here. It's like nerve-wracking in here. So like heavy in the chest. This could be tied. Think about the amount of people who are coming in here though, who are terrified. They want to get scared, but this is like a point where things get like to be a bit too much. Like we're starting to really freak out as guests. If that makes sense.
No, I get it.
But my chest, like chest pain. Did anyone ever have a heart attack?
There has no been claims of a heart attack, but who knows what happened back in the day, yeah?
Okay. All right. That's like the biggest thing of all.
Shall we keep?
Yeah, we can keep going.
We can keep going because this place is long.
Yeah. So,
when you were coming over here, you happened to say something that I know for a fact, and what did you just say?
this is a mill. This is like someone got hurt. I don't know if there was a fire, someone got burned. I don't know if that's the man that I saw with the chest, that was a blow to the chest or fire. This is like where we did like some heavy manual labor. I don't think anything that a man's hands should have been doing, to be quite honest.
There was just movement, and there's nobody else in here but us.
I heard that. That sounded like a chair dragging across
It
the
did.
floor.
And there's nobody else in here but us.
I'm home. Do you guys want to tell me anything? Would you know if someone's arm got ripped off in this machinery? I feel like we lost limbs down here unintentionally. Like it was very accidental.
You're getting close, but not here.
Okay, well, we're just picking up a whole different spot on the property.
All right, we're coming to one of the main attractions. And I want to know what you pick up here because I know what happened here when we got the tour with the property owner. But you did mention a couple things during the walkthrough. I'm wondering if it's related to where we're about to go. So you ready for this one?
Yeah, let's do this.
So before you walk in, you're gonna back out. We're gonna have the camera get in here and get your expression. All right, here we go.
Out. So, someone definitely died here. They've been talking to me this whole time about like losing limbs and like getting like sucked into the machinery. So I'm wondering if this is exactly where this man fell. I don't know how old this catwalk feels really old, but I like want to accidentally like fall in. I don't know if he died right away. I feel like we lost our arm. I don't know if we bled out everywhere. Can we get salt in here too? Is this like, are we pulling out salt out of the ground too? Like anything with salt? I don't know what's with the salt. Unless somebody maybe put like a barrier around this property trying to protect themselves from this heavier energy that's here. But someone, there was like a fatal accident, and this is definitely accidental.
Are you picking up? I know you said you're picking up the man, but fatal accident. You are correct.
Mm-hmm.
Are you picking up anything?
So is this the man with the chest?
I can say no to that.
Okay. Well, that could be a separate and like event in itself that occurs here. But it was definitely tragic.
I will.
Did
yes.
we know that he fell in, or that he got his arm ripped off? And I don't know if it's in here or going into there, over in that area. I don't know if that's a saw.
So I am going to tell you, it's
thing.
not a man who died here.
Okay. So maybe this is somebody else that they maybe don't have record of. Or
That's
have
possible,
no
yes.
knowings of. There's also the woman. And in my notes, I talked about this woman, or she talked to me, and she said she wanted me to tell her truth.
Interesting.
The truth of what really happened. And we could definitely, I could channel her, and we'll literally talk to her to see what she really has to say. But maybe it's being claimed as accidental, and something really bad happened to her. And it wasn't accidental, if that makes sense.
Right. So I will say that it was very tragical. It was definitely, I wouldn't say accidental, but well, yeah, I could say that. But it was very tragical.
She lost a baby too.
No babies that I heard of.
Okay.
But this area is the most hot spot because paranormal investigators have been here and they set up all their stuff and stuff that's gone off. That's
Because of what happened to her here.
Yes.
Okay. There's a man involved in this. So maybe that's why she's telling me that we need to tell her truth. Maybe they're claiming that this.
Are you getting like an age-wise?
She's younger. She's not an older woman. She's not a child. So she's a younger woman, maybe 30s. She doesn't look old, like not an elderly woman. Okay.
I can definitely tell you what we know from the owner, and it's documented. It's not a woman.
So it's not a man or a woman. Is it the child that I keep talking about?
You did mention a child, yes. But you haven't said the one that I'm looking for. You did pick up on a child, yes.
Is it a boy?
No.
Okay. Because there's numerous souls here. Okay. When it comes to this area, this is a little girl who passes over here.
Can you say that again?
This is the little girl who passes over here. There's definitely more to this.
So yes, it has been documented that a young child, a little girl, was killed and dragged into that and died.
Now, do you know the details? Because there's other.
I didn't look up the history yet. I don't do that till I'm editing and stuff,
Okay.
and I just go by what the owner says. And then she said that it is documented, so I will down the line look at it. But she said that a young girl was killed.
And she didn't give you any storyline to what happened, correct?
I would probably say playing. This was an old mill. I mean, it's just think about what you were talking about: dragging, arms being ripped off.
Yeah, really brutal.
We don't know for a fact, what happened unless I read the, in the history. But can you just imagine your hair getting caught in that and ripped right out of you?
The question is, how did she even get into that?
We don't know what, well, this is what it looked like back in the day, so this obviously.
Exactly. I don't. Well, we could go more into it, but I feel like
Just think about the water used to run through here.
it was more so on this side. Am I gonna trip over shit? Okay. Well,
Yeah, just be careful. Yep.
I could see why I'm drawn because we have so much stuff over here that's used to scare people and everything. So this is technically the basement,
This is the staging area where all the actors and all them get ready.
but prior to that, this is our basement to our barn. Okay. I think that's the wind. So the one thing I keep hearing is that the actors do not like to come down here alone. Okay. They talk about needing to be here in pairs, that they don't like getting dressed down here by themselves as if someone's always watching them. And I feel like there's a lot of people who claim about like getting grabbed inappropriately when they're in here changing and, suiting up, so to say. I feel like there's a lot of residual energy, whatever that's supposed to mean. But that's what I keep hearing. There's a lot of residual energy.
It's quite interesting that you picked up that people don't want to be here. We're actually going to interview a guy named Jason, and he does not like coming in here by himself.
You had quite the terrifying experience. Do you know if that was tied more to the back area back here? As if,
What I was told that it was that all they said was in this area somewhere.
yeah, back
He won't
here.
he won't come in here by himself.
I want to like drag someone across the floor.
Sounds like a party.
It's like I just want to like what he is seeing, what he's experienced, as if like one of these dummies like came alive and was like
That's when I quit.
across the floor. Not that per se, but the thing is with the spirits, or there's a lot of inhuman stuff that's developing because we are calling that in with this, with this haunt, Halloween haunt. So I feel like things are mimicking the props. That's what they feel comfortable as. But whoever that man is, plus other people, are quite terrified and don't want to be down here alone. They need to be here in pairs. I think they're possibly feeling like they're being touched, grabbed. And I feel like something definitely slithered out of this area.
Amazing since I moved up here in 2015. I mean, I've seen things move, I've heard noises, I've been doing ghost tours with the Ghost Pit Ghost Tours crew. I've actually gotten a lot of stuff down in the basement of the mill by the water wheel. One of the tours that somebody did a while back, they said, we didn't find anything. It was two teenage girls. And I said, were you courteous? What did you do? And they had the forks and they were trying to ask questions and trying to get them to move.
Dowsing rods.
Yeah, dowsing rods. Sorry about that. And
Sorry.
they didn't get nothing to work. So I took one of the EMF detectors down and put it on the railing where I always put it. And I asked them, I said, ask the question that you asked. And they asked in a demanding voice. And I said, you can't do that. You have to be courteous. And they asked again and they didn't get anything. So I'm
gonna stop you right there. I like that fact that you said you have to be courteous. A lot of investigators like to provoke, and I think that is the best way to get the spirits to interact with you. And I like that you told them, stop that, be nice to the spirits. And did they get activity after that?
Yes.
Guys, stop fucking provoking. Go ahead.
So I asked, I said, is there any spirits here with us? Could you light up the meter? And the meter went right into the yellow. And I said, could you back off? And it went back to green. And I asked the questions I always ask because I get the same responses every time I ask. And I ask, do you know me? And it goes into the colors. It goes in the yellows or the reds. I've had the spirit box down there, and I've actually gotten stuff from the spirit box too. And I asked it if it knows who I am, and it said doctor. Well, my character for the haunted house is Dr. Payne. That's me. So I asked, where do I live? And it said here, big house.
So you're a big guy.
Mm-hmm.
When you play the doctor, do you have like change in you, like sounds of like stuff like that going on in your pockets at all when you play doctor?
Sneak up with people.
Okay.
I sneak up behind people and shake my pill bottle at them and tell them to take their medicine and scare the crap out.
So you are shaking something with sound?
Yeah.
Because the medium, when we did the walkthrough, she kept talking about a big burly guy and he has change.
Oh, that's Joe, that's Maggot. He's another line entertainer here. He walks around with chains and he rattles them and smacks them against walls. And
so I'm gonna let her know that because she's been trying to figure out who this guy with the change is, and he said big burly guy.
yeah, well, he's big. I mean, he's tall, but he dresses as a Viking all the time.
I take my kids to see Christmas shows, and all the lights flash pretty colors. Do you think you can make a Christmas show for me if you like Christmas? Okay.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. I love the Christmas lights. I love that you're showing me the pretty Christmas lights. Can you make a song for me? Do, 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 do. Back and forth.
How high can you count? Can you count 1, 2, 3, 4?
Or A, B, C, D.
This is where you picked up on that woman, right? Is this where it was?
I think the reason why she shows... Do you know the story of La Lorena?
Yes, I do.
So I don't think she hurt her kids, but the reason why she showed herself to me like that was because it's the same concept.
Like
her
she's really missing.
mourning the
Yeah.
loss of her children and being so devastated. So by showing me in that mourning dress with the veil and everything, it made me really feel like this woman lost her kids. And she specifically says to me, you need to tell my story and you need to tell the truth. So I feel like there's a story that's being repetitively told, correct me if I'm wrong, to clientele, to guests, to visitors, and there's like a missing piece. Something's not factual, something's not correct. Something's being, maybe it altered over time, but something doesn't make sense, and she really wants her story to be told the right way.
If you're here and you want your true story to be told, can you light up these lights so that we know you're here with us?
All right. So thank you for letting us come in here and investigate. We mean you no harm. We just want to come in here, ask a couple questions, and get to know you. Is there anybody in here who would like to communicate with us? Please leave. Well, I'm sorry. I thought I was being nice. We just want to ask you a couple questions. Is that okay?
What's going on?
Nice. Now, I'm sure you didn't have any of this stuff way back in the day, but this is just items for us to use to communicate with you. You need.
You need. Please leave. You need.
So, is there a male in here? I know the men, the Amish men, or the Mennonite men, aren't allowed to talk to women outside of their circle.
Let me out.
You need to let me out.
Okay.
Who do we need to let out? Can you please tell me?
Here.
Within yourself.
I don't know why I felt like I had to open the drawer.
Was there anything in there?
Just the machine.
It said within yourself. I said within your circle and it said within yourself.
That's really cool.
So we know a lot of people have passed away here. We were told that there were some children that passed away. Is this true? If you don't want to talk through this box, you can also light up our wire over there. Are there children that passed away at this place? Could you please turn that a different color?
What about my little boyfriend with the bouncing ball who likes to play? You want me to come look for you in the doll room later, where all the toys are? I know you like to play over there because there's so many nice toys for you kids. If you want me to come over there,
Ooh,
we could definitely do that.
thank you so much.
So if you want, in the meantime, I'll talk to somebody else.
That was a really pretty blue. Can you make them turn green?
I think blue because blue for boy.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the little boy. I feel like the little girl is really shy, like really shy and a little bit afraid to come out. I question her passing. I don't know if something bad also happened,
Yeah.
you know, and that's why she's so nervous to come around people. Can you light that up if I'm right? I know what happened was bad, but is there something more that happened that was bad? Somebody hurt you and you're afraid to talk about it? So I'll leave you alone because I know you don't want to talk. I know your brother does. He's a lot more social, which is fine. Maybe we could all hang out together and play with some toys a little bit later. And in the meantime, I'll talk to somebody else. Does it sound like a good idea?
Is there anybody here that's from Germany that moved over here to start the mill? Anybody here speak German? You speak German?
No, I just heard a male voice say no in my ear. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
No, I don't speak German.
Me neither.
There's some words that are very close to like English
Yeah.
that when I see it, I'm like, oh, okay, but.
More will come after. There was a Mennonite church down the road. Did you go to that church? Did you go to church every Sunday to confess your sins?
If you're in here with us, can you make a noise inside of this room loud enough that we'll be able to hear?
Not now.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks for being honest.
Yeah.
Is there any sins that you would like to confess to us? Cold in here. It is cold in here. So they must be in here with us. Cold.
Right.
Well, it's cold in the water.
Yeah. It is cold. I just feel like I'm losing my mind. I'm sorry.
Do you want to leave? Do you want to go to another room?
We
No?
could stay. It's fine.
Lit up.
Yeah. I'm feeling from both
Her.
sides, and I'm just waiting for.
Cold in here. Her.
Is that just the wind?
I'm thinking
It definitely is. It's moving all
Yeah.
the pieces of plastic up there.
Is there anybody here that's bothered by the attraction that is now?
I told you. I know that doesn't want to be discussed, but I know that for a fact that it is bothersome.
I was feeling there was some sort of an affair or something that they don't talk about in that community. That's, hush hush. Well, we're going to have to go now, but I do thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
I appreciate you communicating with us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for lighting that up. Do you love the baby carriage? If you want, I could push it for you. I know you want me to sit in the rocking chair, and I'm going to move the Capel to the rocking chair now, okay? I will push the baby doll for you. You know, this is really, really old. Please don't fall on me. But I will roll this for you, because I know you want to play. I have kids who probably would love to come and play with you. They don't mind talking to you, just like me. I like your babies. They're very dusty. I think we need to have somebody come in and clean them for you. Okay? Because I know you kids like to hang out in here. Right? If you do, can you light that up again for me? If you want, if you light it up again, I'll tell the owners, they got to come in and clean the baby dolls for you. This way you could play. You just got to light up the ball, and I'll relay the message for you. Did you have an Easter egg hunt for, I don't know what I'm touching. That's not an Easter egg. Easter just happened. Do you know what Easter is? Did you ever get to do an Easter egg hunt before? You hide eggs all over the place and you put candy in them. Did anyone come and do an Easter egg hunt for you?
Okay. I also have with me this audio recorder. So why don't I'm just going to make myself at home. Let's hang out. Let's have a conversation. Hello, my name is Shannon. Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me what happened here? I feel like I hear footsteps. Can you walk in here? If you could speak into this device.
Can you light that up for me? If that is true. Tagging voices downstairs. I guess you don't want me to sit in that chair because you didn't light up the bowl. So I will move the bowl back to your baby dolls, okay? This way you could let me know once that stops blinking if we'd rather play with baby dolls instead. So out of all the places here, is this one of your favorite places to be? Playing with these toys? Being in here? Yeah? I bet it is. Is there another place that you also really like? Do you like to play outside? Do you run around the fields? I don't know what that was. Maybe a car. I think that's a car. Forgot what I was just going to say. Are things switching right now? Somebody else stepping in? I knew it. I wasn't here to talk to you. I don't know why you're here.
This stopped recording. I didn't hit stop. Okay, well, okay, maybe I should play it then? Hello, my name is Shannon. Can you tell me your name? tell me what happened here?
There's a small whisper there, but I can't hear what it said.
I feel like I hear footsteps. Can you walk in here? If you could speak into this device. Cool.
Can you make that light up again?
If you could speak into this device, it has a little red light, I'll be able to hear your voice.
Myself. It's been 20. That was my stomach. P.S. All right, well, thank you so much for letting me be in here with you. If you want me to come back and visit another time, I will totally bring you a goodie bag with all the treats, and I will bring it to this room. But I need to know that that's what you want. That's what you want. Perfect. So whenever I get the invitation, hopefully maybe you could tell the people who own the property to invite me back. I would love to come back. I would love to visit again. And I'll bring you whatever goodies you want. You know, we talked about Bluey and bingo and candy. So I would love to bring that stuff back to you. Also, the dog. Can you let me know if the dog's with you so I could bring him a dog toy? 2 lights for a dog and a cat. I'll bring dog toy and cat toy for both fur babies. I know you guys were talking about a whole bunch of cats earlier to me. Cats. Lots of cats. I don't know what that was about. Can you just let me know before I go? This way I know what to bring back. I know you want the goodies. I know you want the candy and the toys. But do we need to bring some toys for the fur babies, for your doggy and your kitty and all the babies? No? Just for you? If you notice, I'm rocking this and it's not going off. Now I shook it pretty hard. Now it's going off. I love these. Oh, was that a yes for the dog toy? I heard 2 thuds just now, all the way on that side. Beautiful. That was 2 colors. 1 for the dog, 1 for the cat. I'm going to come back with all the gifts. I will make sure to absolutely do that for you. Well, thank you so much for letting me be here and letting me visit. Make sure you tell them to invite me back so I could bring you some treats. Good night.
It was really nice to meet you. Thank you for talking with me and hanging out with me. It's a lot of fun. I just, I don't know how long I've been in here. So, I don't know if I should stay a little longer or... Okay, so I'm up. Okay. Is it underneath this thing here? I know, I saw it earlier and I don't know why I can't do it now. Okay, that was scary.
I have another way I'm going to try to talk to you. I have a recorder. We can try it that way. Is there anybody here who would like to talk to me? Can you tell me your name, please? Did a little girl die right here on this wheel? All right, so guys, what I'm doing is I'm going to play real-time EVP where I ask the questions, and you guys are going to hear the responses. Is there anybody here who would like to talk to me? Can you tell me your name, please? Did a little girl die right here on this wheel? Wait a minute. I think something came up over my voice. Did a little girl die right here on this wheel? Can you tell me your name? Is there anything you would like to tell us? Can you tell me your name? Is there anything you would like to tell us? So I'm not hearing too much on the recorder. I'm going to ask a couple more questions, but when I go back and listen to this could tell a different story. Sometimes we don't hear it. Are there any females with me right now? Are there any males with me? Are there any females with me right now? Are there any males with me? Yeah, I'm not really getting too much out here. And they say this is the most active area. Yeah, sometimes when people, they always want to go to the most active area, and sometimes it's not. All right, I'm going to try the last and final thing. We're going to try the Panda Box by John Mallory of White Light Paranormal. Thank you for sending this out to us. We're going to check out and see if anybody wants to talk to us through this way. Is there anybody here who would like to speak to us?
Hi.
Hi, who are you? No, nobody's gonna get me. What's creepy? Can you tell me who I'm speaking to? Yeah, activity, but who are you? You're coming? Can I speak to the little girl? I'm not gonna leave. What the hell was that? There you are. Sweetheart, what's your name? To the little girl who just talked, what is your name? I want to know your name. To the spirits, can you please let the little girl come forward and talk? Let her come through and talk, please. There's a little girl with me. You're not gonna let her talk, are you? Is there anybody who'd like to speak to us as you're not letting a little girl talk? Matt, yeah, that's me. Stacy, she's in the other room. Is there anything you'd like to say to me? Now's your chance to talk. One last time, can I speak to the little girl? Yes, please. I want to talk to you. Can you see these purple lights? Can you see these purple lights? All right, can you change the colors for me real quick on them? No, you can't change the colors? All right, well, I'm going to get going. Well, a couple things came through. Well, guys, I would say this is pretty much as good as we're going to cover Kim's Krypt. This is me doing this. Now, we've had stuff happen. The girls had a lot of activity happen. And, you know, with all that activity happening, can we physically say that we captured enough evidence to say Kim's Krypt is haunted? Again, that's not up to us. That's up to you, the audience, to decide. Did we capture enough evidence to say, indeed, Kim's Krypt is haunted? Check out our website, and you can answer the questions there. Go to the episode when it airs, and let us know what you think.